Hey guys, give me a minute. I'm just trying to get a couple things set up real quick. Fortunately, I gotta wait for this to go up. Hope everybody's having an absolutely awesome Sunday. Welcome to Carpe Servicium Gaming. I am the chairman. Of course, everybody else has a life to live today, so I am streaming on my own. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I hope that everybody is thoroughly enjoying their Father's Day. If you're a dad, happy freaking Father's Day. If you're a mom and the dad ain't around, I'm not going to ask you what you did, but happy freaking not Father's Day to you. We are a relatively young channel. We love this sort of stuff. Our main goal is to create a community because we really enjoy interacting with people. We really do. So our channel is young. It's coming around, we could say. Just a month, well, maybe 2 months ago, we were at 20 subscribers, and just in the last week we've got a brand new lot of 20 subs. And this is just because our community is amazing. We really do. We want to build a strong community of like-minded folks. Not necessarily like-minded folks. That would get a little bit boring from time to time, I would imagine. So, just jump in, help us out. Whatever you can contribute as far as your support goes. We're not asking for any money. YouTube should be able to supply that once we actually get monetized. This is a hobby for all of us. We all have full-time jobs. But you know what? We're not necessarily in it for the money. So, for us it's all about the community. We really want to build a community. So, be sure to give us a like. Give us a like. A subscription is amazing for us because we have to be at 1,000 of them before we even get reviewed for monetization. And by the time we reach that point, who knows? YouTube's probably going to switch up everything. Anyways, let's get into the game, folks.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
We just got invited to her room. For fuck's sake. How the fuck do I get out of here? Nope. This way? No. God damn it. This way. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. That's the fucking basement. God. Oh, wait. I did see something. What is this? Tracker's underpants. Some shit. Alright, well, I got some shit. Wait, there's still something with some shit in it. Let's pick that motherfucker up. What is it? There we go. Let's see if any of these goofy fucking sets of armor are any better than what I'm wearing. Probably not, because this is Witcher gear. Not to say that's the best. That one's +1, but fashionably, I don't like it. A very particular person when it comes to my gear. So, if you're, let's see. I'm starting this stream off about halfway through the game, so, halfway, I wouldn't even say halfway. God, this game is massive. I completely forgot about how big this is. This game is giant. I'm gonna shut up real quick.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
We're lying.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
We just fucked that guy out of money.
Already dependent on the black markets.
He should just sell it. Maybe he won't be able to sell it because people around it know it's haunted? I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna go to the Golden Surge and check out this bitch's room. Say sup, lady. Nice room you got here. We enjoy your invitation into your vagina. She's upstairs. Now, remember from my first playthrough, there was some weird shit with this place, where I looted stuff, but the guards outside, I guess just because they were in, like, my circle. Wow, look at her side boob. Not even side boob, that's just, like, crazy cleavage. Hey, sweetie.
A dream in here.
Papa's home.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though
Flesh
most
out feelings
acknowledge
and
it,
emotions.
many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Oh shit, hold on lady. I'll be right back to answer your question. Pouring myself a vodka. Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I remember when we first met.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
It was destiny.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
I trained her.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt.
Nope.
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed.
That was...
Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
That's a funny bit in the
Do
books.
you wish to tell me anything more?
Really funny bit in the books.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Saved her life once.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yes. I have more to say.
What to say?
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
So a lot of this is actually
The
from the
child
books.
of the elder blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker.
And it's really cool for the
rebel burned
recap.
at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't
This lady
find
doesn't
me,
cover herself up
I'm
much.
sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
So guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel. This is a regular Sunday thing I'm going to be doing. So, not just that, but we have some awesome content that we post throughout the week. We have a video going up every day of the week. So, be sure to give us a subscription. We're a young channel, relatively new. We're pretty hefty on the content though, and it's everything that we can do to try to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's our goal.
Of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Oh. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. All right, so we're gonna go to Dandelion's brothel.
Ooh, oh, fuck you, wild dick. What are you looking at me cross-eyed?
Past you dabble in the well.
Are they screaming because of me? What the fuck did I do? Alright. I don't know who I pissed off or what I did to piss him off, but... there they are. The angry bunch. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how much they actually did sum up the books with those conversations, because a lot of that was from the books. You know, the books are fantastic. If anybody here hasn't read them, even if you don't want to, you're not a big reader, what I would do is just go to Audible and get the actual audio books. And even if you just do it every once in a while, just listen to one. Because you get like a free credit for every month of subscription. after you get like a free month. There's a lot of people that like advertise it, give out that stuff.
We wanted was
So it's good stuff.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out.
Got to boot them all out.
With pleasure.
Zoltan. I love Zoltan. You actually meet him in the first game. I don't know if anybody's ever played it. Bam, bam!
Yeah, almost like they never let her learn. Let's end this.
Bam, bitch.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Looking for
It's about
Ciri.
Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
What's the wee problem?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
We might.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Well, first thing we're going to do is loot everything we can. No one's here to stop us.
aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Ooh, we found a book.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is.
For those just joining us, we're trying to find Dandelion.
Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
That could help.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies at my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a?
Yep.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot
Emma,
stand
no,
there
it is
coming back to
definitely
this mess.
not too late to jump
You'll
into
be
this game.
wise
It's
to read
amazing.
your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry, I was just typing in the chat, keeping all of you in the loop. All right, so do I have any Witcher gear? I don't, but I'm getting kind of heavy on the loot side. It's going to be time to sell some shit here shortly. All right, now... Oh god, I got lots of books I didn't read. Nice thing is if you just click through them like this, a lot of the bestiary stuff and all that stuff is gonna just jump right in. But inventory, we'll go to the books. We'll read this. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink in a humor's blue. Oh God. I'm not gonna read all that. That's gonna be tedious. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. All right. Now let's go talk to some of these whores or fine young ladies. Wait, I can talk to Zoltan? Might as well talk to him first, right? Nah. Let's call the demon horse. Where's Roach? Alright, we'll run for it.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, Stu?
Fucking assholes.
What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him.
I just lied.
Demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Nice masks.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Geralt, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no
Fucker.
more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ah, Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
Bye, bitch.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oh, shit. Let's call the demon horse. Come on, demon horse. Roach, come on. Oh, ran right past him. See what Dandelion has also been screwing.
Welcome.
And it's a fucking he-elf. Come on, Geralt.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You, Ellie?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Ellie was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Ah, so it's that. Wait here.
Let me fill up my woodka.
Any better?
So you're...
Ellie.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
That makes sense. We don't want another arrest.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug next. That is Have you never even for a moment? Must be horrible being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest,
or a dress,
find me.
Alright, well, let's loot his shit while we're here. He's got nothing to loot. Alright, Roach. Let's hop, skip, and travel on our merry fucking way. Gotta go to Marabella and Molly. Trot, 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 trot. What's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Fucker. We gotta burn these motherfuckers. Fuckhead. I accidentally gave him my weapons. Come on, bitch. fucker. Alright, well, let me get some grilled chicken from these assholes. Probably raw chicken before I set those dickheads on fire. And yes, the town folks screaming, that was a bit much. Alright, let me get back on my horse, because otherwise it's going to take us forever to fucking run here. Because I don't know if you've ever played this game. From what I can read, one of you hasn't. But it takes forever to get somewhere. And yeah, the townsfolk yelling and screaming is the best. They do that for no reason sometimes too. This isn't a very glitchy game, but they do just start screaming and then an enemy spawns. Just walked into a fucking classroom.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine. I'll wait. I'm not gonna be a dickhead.
It won't take long.
I'm not gonna talk to her about one of her lovers while she's sitting here doing.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's
But nice thing is, I can meditate. And the kids are leaving. Goodbye, children. I'm going to talk to your teacher about the guy that she's been fucking.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Bye, bitch.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Tons of help. It was exciting. I just leveled up by talking to a teacher. Oi. Oi. Never mind. Let me grab my demon horse.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow salt.
I'm gonna find Molly. Take the horse up the steps. Horses like stairs. I've found in my lifetime that teachers provide so much experience. Yeah, some do. Uh-oh.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. This is your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher.
Greetings.
Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
What a bitch.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep. My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Well, how the fuck do I find Molly?
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Louise's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
Well, how the fuck do I find her?
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted
Geralt's
Lady
trying to
Latta?
buy drugs, guys.
Dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Nagelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Absolutely. Happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Yes, drugs are bad. That's a very wonderful observation. Very astute of you.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
Yeah. Tell us what you know about the chestnut or the bay.
A pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle.
Ooh.
Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
take Nimrod. I like the name
All right,
Nimrod, so we're gonna take Nimrod.
Pit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian general.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Riders ready!
Don't spare the horse.
Hey, faster.
I took the lead.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
What's he mean by come on? I'm beating him.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
No! Fucking Spanish fuck.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
We're gonna block the way.
Don't spare the
Oh.
horse.
No! Yes! I think I won. I think I did.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost the race in a while.
Alright, I won. I did win. I did win.
That is yours. Ah, look. Lady Latta has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Yes. Find me if you would like to ride back together. Something tells me that you might like donning a dress.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth.
Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
Mhm.
The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures.
Geralt's being
How
sarcastic.
he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latta Todd, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
His sister? Hey guys, real quick before I click on this next selection, make sure that if you're new to the channel, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. We are a new channel and we stream twice a week, so we're pretty funny. We have a really good amount of content. We release new videos every week, and go ahead, drop a comment in the chat too. Respond to all of it. I'm watching it pretty closely.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias.
Something tells me Dandelion was blowing smoke.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does.
Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks. Bye, bitch.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
All right, well, we'll grab the old Lord What's-His-Face. Can I jump up here, or I'm just gonna jump in that lady's face?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Well, well, another freak.
Wouldn't be so pale if you ate onions and oil.
Let's ride back,
Geralt,
bud.
There you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, I'd like to go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Well, that was a fun ride.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my friend came back from the market with news.
All right.
Mysterious murders happening in some house.
Let's talk to Rosa.
Capital of the world, they call it.
Ah!
Ah.
Back again, Radiant.
Pains you all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving and slipped through the bugger as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been knackered.
The back wall, he says. I think we'll try to go over the back wall. Oh, shit. Nope, I died. God. All right, we'll try that again. Yes. Yes, I just died.
Youth these days. Hair-brained.
See, now if this is like a typical video that I was uploading, I would just delete that and not include that in the cut.
Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
A few hours later. Because none of that ever happened.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my friend came back from the market with news.
Step away, Witcher.
Mysterious murders happening in some house.
Why do I have a club on my back? Shouldn't be a club. It'd be a sword.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't jump that wall. I think I was going the right way. I just, well, he was dead at one point, I will admit. I did die.
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty than a cow.
Nope, nope.
Been to Vizima.
Not this way.
The word is it's more like a pigsty than a cow.
There we go. Alright, we got this now. Don't worry about it.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to...
Who are you?
Who are you?
Here. Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Yeah. Shut up, guard.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Another drifter in from Tamir.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn the ambassadors on. Follow me.
We're going downstairs. Follow me. We're heading down the steps.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your work.
I already picked up a wooden sword. At least I kept my pants on. It's rare for Geralt. This bitch. I'll beat you.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes.
In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your
She's a twin.
Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor. Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
What? Shut up. Sit down. I'm a witcher. I spanked her. Did anybody see that? I hit her ass.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
What? Your troubles are brewing.
Continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Exceedingly.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Absolutely, sweetheart.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
About chicka wow wow. We'll steal some shit. Steal a mug. Take a do-it-yourself book. Right in front of this dude, I'm gonna take dried fruit and a dumpling. Just one dumpling. Huh. Okay. Got an empty bottle.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
See how quickly I jumped over that? Huh? 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 I'm a fucking boss, that's why. Alright, let's go talk to our dwarf friend Zoltan. Zoltan is direct lineage of Ungrim Iron Fist.
Sick of it. Demon! Don't be stupid. So, how do you go with this thing? Oh! Move it! I'm warning you. Rain again. Damn mates.
How are you keeping, boy? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? What's this?
What's this?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? You want to start talking any day now.
Where'd you get her?
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot. You do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
You
Tell me
first.
what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Calinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs night
Mummers.
Kingfisher.
That's a Philly thing.
Been sentenced to an evening of poetry.
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Well, it's after sundown. Let's see if he'll be there. That guy pissed his pants. Drunk there. An entrance here.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
This is actually a really pretty song.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. to stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Absolutely. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Round of applause.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? You have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone Dandelion mention their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got popping.
Back again, Rivian trap.
Do you seek to get me straight?
I believe I shall stop.
Why?
Youth these days.
Hair-brained, all of them.
What's the rush?
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You'll make this robe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush. I'll drop this job.
Whoa!
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered him to shove it up the cook's ass. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended.
Easy, Cleaver. Whoreson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe, and we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive! Rumble time! Work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Come on, Geralt, explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Gotta see Whoreson.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Yeah, Cleaver.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell.
Hemmelfart?
Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Where's Dandelion?
Happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Where are we going?
Be so kind as to follow me.
Oh, wait, let me still smooth this shit.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now!
Bart makes Ziggy lose, Johnson.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Chorfoot go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. first some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head full.
Art's a fucking shroom-loving troll.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bart through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks, Dykstra.
Thanks. You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. The sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
All right, look, guys, this is the end of the stream. I'm gonna make sure that this stream publishes afterwards so you can rewatch it. But look, jump in, give us a subscription. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this solo stream. Me, the chairman. I'm gonna solo stream at least every Sunday. I'm gonna try to for sure. But we're definitely gonna do one Wednesday with me, Zephyr, and Fody. Both of those guys, they're not quite me. They're not as entertaining to watch. They're definitely idiots. I'm a smart person. They're dumbasses. But either way, be sure to give the channel a subscription if you're watching this. We love our community. We're trying to build a good community, a strong community. But with that being said, take care, guys. I'm going to save this game. And from there, I'm going to exit. So I'll see you guys later.